Okay, chemists doing the assignment that don't know how to get it to run in Python properly. So here you got your code in Jupyter Notebook. You know it's working. Look, I'll just show you that mine works. Protein.xy XYZ. Yes, my code is just one line of code. Don't worry, yours shouldn't look like this, to be honest. And as you can see, it works. So yeah. Cool. Output none. I don't know why it's outputting. That's just Jupyter. That's fine. Anyway, so what you want to do is you want to put your code in something that isn't Jupyter and save it as a .py file. How you do that's pretty simple. You've already got Anaconda installed, so open Anaconda. Here we go. Anaconda Navigator. Launch Spider. Once you're in Spider, just, where is it? Copy and paste all your code. Make sure it's all just in one cell and working properly in Jupyter before you do this. Make sure you also have all of the same modules imported. So if you're importing math or something, just put that in there. Percentage pylab inline does not work. So if you want to import NumPy, you can just do from NumPy import. That works. Or you can just import NumPy as np, and then if you've got any functions, just put np in front of your NumPy function. That'll work. Okay. So now we've got our code in Spider. You want to make sure it's running in the same directory as your assignment folder. So as you can see, I got it in my assignment folder that I downloaded off Blackboard. Yeah, and you can do that by just taking this drop down, and if it's not there, just browse your computer until you find where you've saved the folder. Because in that folder is the protein.xyz file that you're testing, basically. Oh yeah, and sorry, I forgot to mention, you're going to want to open the ironbound.py in Spider, so that you can just do file open, and then ironbound open. This is 5 lines of code before I got some help to get it down to 1 line of code. Anyway, so you want to paste it you want to paste your code in this file actually. So the file will actually have something funny looking. I'm not quite sure what it looks like, but it's like if name, what does it look like? Main or something? I can't fucking remember. But just delete that shit. No one wants it. Just put your code in. Make sure it works in Spider. Make sure you're running in the correct directory. So just, there we go. Press enter to exit. So you want to have it set up so that it asks you to input a file name. You input the file name, and then once you've input the file name, it will output the atoms connected to iron in that file. So in this case, I'm testing protein.xyz. You'll see that I also have press enter to exit at the end. This is so that the terminal doesn't close when you're running it in terminal, so you can actually test that it works. Just at the bottom of all of your code on a new line, just do input, enter to exit. That'll fix that. And where you have your file input, you can just swap that with something that looks like this. So as you can see here, I have open input file name .here, so you can just have your file open as whatever file name you type in to this line file name here, protein.xyz. Okay, cool. So once we've done that, we'll want to save this, save as, and you'll want to save it in the same place as your assignment folder. Obviously your one will be called iron bound, I think. But anyway. Tutorial, there we go. Well, I cancelled it.
Have you finished the video yet, mate?
No, it's not finished. Just wait a sec. I'm almost done. That's because I didn't hit record the first time. Anyway, and so yeah, once you've done that, what you want to do is you want to run it in terminal just to make sure it works. Well, Python always runs in the terminal, but you want to run it in like the Python terminal standalone as opposed to some text editor. So how you're going to want to do that is just go to your thing, go to open with. As you can see, I've already got Python here, but you probably won't have it. So just go to more apps, look for another app on this PC, find where you have Python installed. In my case, it's under my user, and then it will be inside Anaconda 3, so wherever you have that installed. and then python.exe, and then open, and then it will open, and then you type in your file name. Let's do a different example for HB. So I downloaded a hemoglobin off the internet, and as you can see, my code works for fuck. I typed that in the wrong way. For hb.xyz. It works for I imported hemoglobin, the whole hemoglobin with 4 ions, and it works for multiple ions. Your one doesn't have to work like this, but I was just making sure mine did. And as you can see, my exit statement at the end keeps the terminal open. If you don't have that exit statement, it will just close immediately and you won't see anything, like it did when I typed it in incorrectly. If you type in the name incorrectly, let's pretend I typed this incorrectly.
Ooh, Prophet's cracked.
Something like that, just incorrect. This is what will happen if you don't have that exit statement and you do type in correctly there. So you want to have press enter to exit. And there you go. That's how you do it, and then you just upload that file.